Hi everyone, my name is Kate Falk, and this week for Kines 205 we were asked to make a grade book. Miss Connie gave us a template already, and we are going to be adding formulas into this grade book to fill in, as you can see, the highlighted yellow boxes, this pinkish kind of colored box, and then the bottom right here in green. We're also going to be placing the names in order using auto filters, and we're going to add a header to the document. So to begin, we're going to copy this table that we have here already, because we're going to be placing it at the bottom of this page so that we can start editing it. There we go. So copy, and now we're going to move to the bottom of the page and place it right here. Okay, now we can start with our editing. So to begin, we're going to add autofilters to it, and to do that, we're going to copy this section of the graph that you just saw. Let me try that one more time. So we can add the autofilters. Now from there, we're going to go and format it as a table, and you can click any color that you want. And then from there, it's going to ask you if this is the cells that you want, and it is, so I am going to be pressing OK. Now from there, you're going to see how it has column 1, column 2, and so on and so forth. From here, I'm going to be able to put the names in alphabetical order. You click on this down arrow, and right at the top, you'll see sort A to Z, and that's what I'm going to click. And now you can see that the names are in alphabetical order and all the numbers transferred with the names. So we have that done, and the auto filters will stay there so that if you ever need to organize it in any other way, you can. Now from there, we're going to be using formulas in order to average out all of these things. So we're going to start with this right here. You're going to highlight this box, and then you'll come into the formulas page, and you're going to press auto sum down here, and you're going to press average, because you're trying to get the, if you could see right here, quiz average for each of the students. So we're going to press average, and it's going to ask you what you want to average out. Well, I want to average out columns 2 to 5, which is 2 to 5. So I'm going to press enter, and it's actually going to automatically do all of the students for me. So once again, I highlighted it, went under auto sum, and I pressed average. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing for this box. So highlight that first box. We're going to go to auto sum. We're looking for the average again. So we're going to press average. Look to make sure it's the right columns. So we see column 2 to 11. That's not what I want, because I just want the test averages, which is these columns right here. So it's actually going to be column 7 to 11. So we're going to change this 2 right here to a 7, and we're going to press enter. And now you'll see all of the percentages right here. Okay, now we're going to go into the total points for each of the students. We're going to highlight this first box. Now we're not looking for an average right now. Right now we're looking for the total amount of points each of the students got. So it's going to be a sum. So we're going to come here to auto sum, and we're going to press sum. Now from there, we're going to do columns 1. Now you're going to press control, and you can click down on other columns, and you'll see up here it'll start adding them. But we want to add these 4, and then these here, and then this one, because that's the extra credit, and then we're going to press enter. Now it'll automatically do it once again, which is pretty neat with this Excel program. It'll automatically do the totals for all of the students. Now for the next column, let's move it over, and we're looking for the GPA for each of the students. Now to do this, we're going to total out our points. Now right here it says 250, but I noticed this earlier. If you count the total points on all the tests and the quizzes, it actually comes out to 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 650. So we're going to change this 2 into 6. Okay, now we're going to move back over here, and we're looking for so we're trying to look for the average out of this number, which is the total points the student earned, divided by the total points overall of the quizzes and the test right here. So to do that, we're going to pick on this first column, and we're going to type in a function, and what you're going to do is type in equals, and if you look over here, that's 34, and this is n, so we're going to do a capital N, 34, and then divided by, which is the backslash, and we're going to use 650 because that's the total number of points. And once I press enter, it's going to automatically do the equation for all of these boxes, and that gives you the GPA of all the students. Now, for the last equation, we're going to take this down here, and we're going to do the average like we did a while ago. So we're going to take the average, so we're going to highlight this box underneath, and it's easy. All you do is go to auto sum and press average, and it'll average out these numbers here. So let's do that again. Press average. You'll keep doing this for each of the boxes, and it'll automatically average it out for you. You see it even averaged out the quiz average. And what this is the class average that we're looking at for each of the quizzes, and also for each of the total quizzes, and right here the total test. So let's finish up with these averaging. Almost done. Okay, and then last we'll do the GPA average. You press average, and you'll see that the average GPA is a 79%. Now lastly, what we need to do is add a header to our document, and to do that it's very simple. What you're going to do is press insert, and all the way to the right you'll see header and footer. We're going to press header right here, and just to have a name I'm going to put Kenise 205 Gradebook, and then I'll put my name in this corner. And for each page that you have, this page will be at the top, so that'll help if you would happen to have to print it or anything, send it off to anyone so they don't mix up the files. And from there you're going to save it as we're going to come and we're going to save it as, let's see, I have a folder for 205, and I'm going to name it Gradebook Assignment and put my name, and now I'll be ready to upload it or send it off to anyone that I need. Thanks for watching.